continue our quest to become the #1 country. I think it boils down to a time when we have to have a war with Britain. This time we're gonna do exactly what we did the last time. We're gonna so yeah, uprising. Um, interesting. Look at that. We're gonna invade their homeland. We did it last time just to reiterate the point of how to take down Great Britain, the #1 country. We will do it again and take four promises. Um, the problem with this strategy is that our infamy level will go above 100, which will make us an international prior, and every power will have a opportunity to start a cut down to size diplomatic play against us. But it's kind of, what you have to do if you want to become the #1 country. In retrospect, I think if we had been a little bit more aggressive towards um, towards Austria, we probably can take more areas from Austria. They're highly developed. We're gonna have some radical population issue, um, but overall, we probably will have a stronger economy. Um, but that's just hindsight. The war has broken out, and we're going to just do what we did last time. Um, and so yeah, the war with UK is over. We have taken four promises from them, kind of cut their country in half. Uh, with the added new promises, we should become the #1 country very soon. Currently, India is the #1 country, United States the #2 country. But once the devastation in these newly acquired states die down, then um, will be the #1 country. We do need to add a few more structure to uh, those British territories because they are actually not as developed as you would think. They need of these. None of these provinces has any electricity. Um, some of them have taxation capacity issues. Some of them have infrastructure issues. So the first thing we need to do is to add those electricity to it because they actually have very good industries. Just they don't, um, they don't have the most advanced production method. And that's about it. That's the most important step to to become the #1 country in the world. Just to take those provinces in Britain because they all have enormous GDP. I think this one has 19 million So basically, yeah, it's we only have 270, and these four together will have like 60 to 80, the third of um, what we've got. Um, so having them will greatly boost our international ranking. Since this strategy involves um, busting our infamy level, have 170, yeah. So we will be facing a lot of cut down to size diplomatic play, but you don't have to worry about any of them. Um, Most of the uh, cut down to size diplomatic play, you can just sit through it. The only time you have to worry is those from Austria-Hungary, and if they team up with India, then that's gonna be even worse. So remember to always improve relations with Austria. If you have influence level, influence points, improve relations with as many of them as possible. Um, but that being said, even if you are constantly improving with them, they may still start a cut down to size um, diplomatic play against you. In this case, Germany, we have been improving relations with them, but they still want to, you know, have a war with us. Once they start this diplomatic play against you, then you don't have to stop. You don't have to continue improving relations with them because, the, you're liable to have a war, and after war there will be 4 years of truce where they can't do anything. Um, so presumably you can sway four countries, but in reality you can sway none of them. So what are we gonna do? And the answer is nothing. We're not gonna do anything. The key to this is you have a very large um, navy. Well, it doesn't have to be very large. It just have to be large enough, larger than Germany's. Uh, Look, Karl Liebknecht is now the chairman of. Well, yeah, they've gone communist. Um, so Liebknecht was not only not arrested and executed, he's actually in the year of 1928, running Germany. Um, I wonder where Rosenberg is. So we're not gonna do anything. We'll just continue focusing on developing our economy, which is doing well. Um, we'll continue to industrialize, building a lot of electricity plants across the country. We still cannot turn to steel frame buildings because we don't have enough glass. In the meanwhile, we are trying to, I mean, we still have to research military technologies, although from the achievement perspective, what we really want is to have antibiotics. Um, and because we have not researched this technology, this is suffering a penalty of 26,000 research points, which is fine. We won't have time to research all of these, but we will need to um, research. Uh, we need to research antibiotics for us to unlock the Healthy Mouth Europe achievement. Where are we? We're here, actually. And then this. I see. We're here, and here, and here. I think this is what we want to do. So Moderna has teamed up with Germany, which is fine. Um, and we're going to have those, native uprising from time to time again. That's totally fine. We'll keep like small force um, mobilized, and they will be crushing those uprisings around the world. We're gonna make some demands, right? And also, you will need to build a bigger army. And the smaller the army, the more likely those global powers will start diplomatic play against you. So, understandably, you will want to build a bigger army. Um, Another thing is that don't make any crazy demand, right? Like you can ask for a war reparation, um, but that's it. You know, it will be easier for the other side to capitulate. Um, Besides, we're already the number one country thanks to these promises we're holding the UK. We really don't have to look for expansion. We don't need it. In terms of prestige, we are a full 1,000 points ahead of the second one, India. So all we have to do is just sit through this, wait for the antibiotics to be unlocked, and then we can increase our healthcare institution level to 5, and then we will get a healthy mouth Europe achievement. Okay, so the trick of this cut down to size war is that so it's almost impossible for them to bring the war score below 0 for us. Normally, if they are militarily superior, they will try to do a naval invasion close to your capital. And once they take your capital, I think it will be a lot easier for them to bring you to your knees. Um, but as long as we have this superior navy fleet deployed to capital to, uh, Dardanelles here, then they will never be able to make a naval invasion, and therefore they will never be able to bring you down. And eventually they will just give up, capitulate, and you can, you know, go on back to um, the original growth plan, growth trajectory. And sometimes, because they have seen that your fleet is deployed close to um, the capital, they will try to um, do a naval invasion somewhere else. In that case, we just have to redeploy our fleet. And as long as the sea remains contested, as long as they don't have naval control, they will not be able to do naval invasion. So you don't have to worry about it. Don't have to mobilize your army. Just continue doing whatever you're doing. And there's an uprising in Britain, uh, but don't worry about it. We have more than enough to take both these rebels and Germany and Modena all together. Um, First thing to do is to carry out a naval invasion. And by the way, now, although when the war breaks out, the war score of Germany and Modena was listed as will never go below 0. Uh, but actually it will. As the war progresses, their war score will go below 0. And although our war score is declining at a faster rate, um, they will end up capitulating. So as long as we manage our force and our costs smartly, um, there's nothing to be worried about. We do need to finish the British rebels. What we have to do this time is actually easier. They only have 28 battalions. I think what we are going to do is we're going to um, move, yeah, we'll move um, some of them here. Um, and we will move um, oh, we have also unlocked the euphoric, which I think is to have intelligence to be powerful and enact a state of atheism. Uh, we So Germany has given up on us. They are trying to do a naval invasion in Japan. Of course, we will deploy our fleet. I don't know if we can make it in time, but we will deploy our fleet to Japan. I think Germany probably has what it takes to defend. Anyway, um, can we mobilize? Yeah, we can. And we're going to do a naval invasion in Britain, just to, crush the rebels there. This one. And yeah, so now we have successfully landed on Britain. We should be able to crush their rebel pretty quickly. It takes a while, but it's, you know, there's no suspense. Like, we have a vastly superior army. And meanwhile, the war with Germany and the Modena, and now they're suing for a white peace. But we're not gonna say to yesterday that we wait for the war score to settle so that they will pay us a war reparation. As you can see, it's just a matter of time before Germany and the Modena will both capitulate. And yeah, now the war is over, and Germany will have to pay war reparation to us. Uh, how much are they paying? I don't think they're paying a lot though. 130. Okay, not bad. 138,000 a week. It's not bad at all. So now we're just waiting for antibiotics to be invented, and then we can take our healthcare institution to level 5. And we have all the bureaucracy to do that, and then we will be unlocking the achievement of healthy men. And ultimately, this is what it looks like. Um, number one country in the world, followed by Germany and then United States, which has gone communism. Uh, yeah. Um, and then Austria-Hungary, France, and Britain managed to stay as a global power. Um, India is going through a civil war, and then Spain, Russia, and the Federation of the Andes. Um, and we have more than 2,000 points more than Germany. Um, so that's global ranking. We have also enforced um, level 5 healthcare as well as level 5 um, workplace safety, education, and law enforcement. Um, we probably will be able to take the social security to a higher level as we can financially afford it. Although we do have quite a lot of debt that we need to pay off because currently we're paying quite a lot of interest, 73k a week, which doesn't make much sense. Infamy wise, that's the price to pay, 211. Um, we are, yeah, the bad guy globally on a massive scale, and Germany is paying war reparation to us. We have a lot of puppets. We have one dominion, which is Bhutan. Um, we have one protectorate, which is Siam, Thailand. Are we at any war? Um, we're not. But even that, Siam won't budge because they think they can sway someone to fight for them. Um, I guess that's really it. We own pretty much the whole of Africa. We have Argentina as well as Guyana in South America, Costa Rica, and Panama. Australia is ours. We have quite a lot of territories in Southeast Asia. Japan is a puppet of ours, and of course, the Central Asia, as well as Anatolia and the Balkans, the historical power base of Turkey, remains in our grip. I would say Algeria is probably the only place that we didn't manage to take control of. Of course, if we want to, that wouldn't be a problem. Um, so yeah, that's it. It's a very long play. It's 1935. The game is almost over. I hope you have um, enjoy watching this, and hopefully this has given you some ideas and new ideas, I would say, of how to play this game, especially how to play Turkey, how to achieve the Healthy Man of Europe achievement. Until next time, then.